Tonight, before you shut your eyes, try a little experiment. Turn off your TV, mute your phone, close your laptop, surrender your room to absolute 100% pure silence. Now, sit with that for a moment. If you're like most people living in 2026, within about 40 seconds, something deeply uncomfortable is going to happen. Your chest will tighten. A faint, shapeless anxiety will crawl up your spine. Your brain will practically beg you to turn on a podcast, a YouTube video, or a Twitch stream, just to have some background noise. And here's the part that should stop you cold. That sudden wave of panic, it isn't a modern psychological flaw. It isn't screen addiction. It's an evolutionary alarm system that built the human race. Because for millions of years, in the brutal logic of nature, there was only one time the world went perfectly silent, right before something died. Let's look at a fact that most people completely misunderstand. When we think of the ancient African savanna, we picture a place of constant violence. Roaring lions, screaming primates. But prehistoric nature actually possessed a highly sophisticated volume knob. During a normal, safe night, the wilderness was incredibly loud. Insects buzzed, frogs croaked, nocturnal birds called to each other across the canopy. To your ancient ancestors, this chaotic, deafening wall of sound wasn't annoying. It was the ultimate security blanket. See, evolutionary biologists have discovered that early humans developed a hypersensitive auditory adaptation. Our brains didn't listen to the sounds themselves. We listened to the pattern. As long as the crickets were chirping and the birds were singing, it meant one thing. There are no apex predators nearby. The animals are relaxed. Therefore, we are safe. But now, imagine you are a Homo sapiens sleeping in the brush 100,000 years ago. Suddenly, every insect stops. The birds go dead still. The entire world drops into perfect, suffocating silence. Your limbic system instantly registers this template break. Your brain dumps a massive dose of cortisol and adrenaline into your bloodstream before you even open your eyes. Why? Because the silence means a leopard has just stepped into the clearing. The silence is the sound of a killer. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Here's the question nobody asks. Why does this matter today? You live in a locked apartment. There are no leopards in your hallway. Now stay with me, because this is where it gets crazy. Your modern brain is still running on that exact same Pleistocene hardware. When you walk into a completely silent apartment, your subconscious mind doesn't see a luxury modern home. It sees a dead zone. It sees a savanna clearing where the birds have fled and something hungry is hiding in the grass. That is not a joke. So, what do? You grab your phone. You put on a 4-hour video essay, a random gaming stream, or a rainfall simulator. You think you're just bored. But biologically, you are manually reconstructing the background noise of the prehistoric jungle. When you hear a digital voice murmuring through your headphones, your limbic system finally relaxes. The ancient machinery relaxes. Your brain exhales. The tribe is talking. The birds are chirping. No predators are close. We can sleep. You are literally paying for streaming subscriptions just to trick an anxious caveman inside your head into feeling safe. If you just felt a chill down your spine realizing how much your prehistoric past dictates your modern evening, do me one favor. Hit the subscribe button right beneath this video. It takes a second, but it keeps us alive in the algorithm. We like to think of ourselves as the peak of civilization. We built skyscrapers, split the atom, and mapped the human genome. But the truth is, we are walking ghosts of the Ice Age. Every time you leave a random video playing in the background just to do the dishes, you are repeating a ritual that is millions of years old. You are pulling your blanket closer to the mental campfire of your species, listening for the safety of the ancient night. So the next time your room gets too quiet and you feel that sudden, uncomfortable urge to break the silence, don't fight it. Smile. Your body remembers the savanna. The ancient hunter inside you is still keeping watch. And it's because of his beautiful, primal fear that you are alive to listen tonight.